Alright, what's going on? Welcome back, Casual Takes. My name is Sai, and today I'm going to be dropping my review for Mortal Kombat 2. It's been a few weeks since it's dropped, almost 2 weeks. I was supposed to have dropped this last week, I was too busy, things got in the way. As you probably have seen from the trailers, if you did watch our reactions to the trailers coming up to this movie, I was really excited. My excitement meter was up there, it was through the roof, especially off that last trailer. So after watching the movie and after letting it simmer, how do I feel? All right, so let's not beat around the bush. I enjoyed it, but this movie is dog shite. It is. I know I am contradicting myself because I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I don't think I got my money's worth. I'll be honest. I don't think it's a movie worth paying. And I do think this movie it is bad. It is bad. It's really bad. It just feels like a cash grab for a lot of these actors. They didn't really put in too much effort. The effort for me in this movie, the effort went into the design, the aesthetics, the cosmetics, the stage designs. I like the contrast. It was nice colors in some scenes and it was dark and grim in other scenes, so the contrast was nice over an hour and a half, 40-minute movie. That was nice. That was good to see. The fatalities are pretty creative. I'll give it to them for that. Some cheesy lines here and there from Johnny Cage was nice, but that's about it. That's all I can say. That was really it. That's literally the good. There's a lot of bad. Again, I'm not deep diving. I'll just go over my sort of. I made some points. I'll just go over the bad that I felt. From this movie. I think the story was very linear. I honestly believe the story was dog crap. I really do think that I could have written a better story. I really do. I'm not even a creative writer. This story was just not it. It just didn't work. It didn't connect. Didn't gel, didn't put anything really together. The pacing of the movie is really fast. There is a lot of action, which I do appreciate. But sometimes when there's just too much action and when it's so fast, it doesn't come together as a piece. It was just, let's put an action scene here. Put a bit of dialogue here. Back to action scene and so forth. It really just felt very jagged. The pacing is just terrible. The acting, this has to be Carl Urban's easiest paycheck. I don't think this guy had more than 20, 30 lines across the whole entire movie. I feel like, 20, 30 lines. And I think even that, I'm being generous. Like, his performance is okay. It wasn't great. I would have liked to see more. He didn't really do much. There was no, aura. There was no presence, And it wasn't just Johnny Cage's, more or less all of them across the board. Disappointed with Hiroyuki Sanada's performance as well, Scorpion. Nothing was said, nothing was really done. The choreography with the fight scenes was dope. I really enjoyed Bihan or Noob Saber's fight with Scorpion in the Netherrealm. That was dope. I really enjoyed, obviously, Kung Lao and Liu Kang. That's probably the best fight scene that I've seen in a fighting movie or in an action movie. The choreography behind that was super sick. The only gripe I have with that was I wish it was extended. I wish it went on longer. I liked the fight scene between Baraka and Johnny Cage, but I felt like that was too long. I really wish that they made that fight scene shorter and gave the Liu Kang Kung Lao fight scene longer. They should have extended that. The action was just terrible. Some of the CGI is just really sus. Again, with Baraka, his voice acting or the voice behind Baraka, it just didn't work for me. And the CGI around his mouth when he was talking, it just threw me off. It just made me a little bit uncomfortable. It's almost like a horror movie. And then that's more or less it. There's not much substance to this movie, and it's really disappointing because, again, I was actually expecting big things from this. I really was. Going off these trailers, I really thought it was going to be like a box office, like one of them creepers. Everyone thought it's going to be mediocre, but no, it's going to really surprise us. But no, it was kind of mediocre. It was really disappointing. I really do feel like, I don't even know if this is a hot take or not, and I ain't watched the movie for a while, but I really do think that Mortal Kombat 1, 2021, the one that came out a couple of years ago, is better than this one. I don't know. That's the feeling that I got. I really do think that movie was better than this one. But this movie's not entirely entirely bad. It's not a 0 out of 10. It's got some elements. Again, like I said, I did enjoy it. It's not a movie that I would pay for though. It's not really a movie that I'd recommend either. I would tell people just to wait for it to come streaming, in my opinion. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I can't, there's not really much to say. Usually when I watch a movie, because I'm not a cinephile, but I do love movies, right? And I do love media. I love TV series, movies, comics, manga, anime, all of that, right? And usually when I come out of these, or when I watch a piece of work, I like to sort of pick out the good points, like who had the best performance. For example, when I watched Michael a few weeks back, I really thought Coleman Domingo's performance, his Joe Jackson performance, was out of this world. I really think he nailed that role. And Coleman Domingo is one of my favourite black actors out there. So I really think he's underrated even. I think that man deserves an Oscar. Anyways, I'm digressing. But walking out of that movie, yeah, I was kind of resonating. I don't like Joseph Jackson. I think he's, a horrible person or whatever for the abuse that he did. But the performance, I just want to talk on the performance. I really thought that performance was really good. It really held that movie together. And that wasn't even a great movie, but it had some really good parts in it. But watching this movie, I can't pick anyone. Like Carl Urban, again, like this under-delivered, really surprised me. I've been watching this man for like almost 25, maybe 30 years. I remember him from Hercules, the legendary Journeys, right? When he used to play Cupid, I believe, or was it Ares, one of them. I remember this guy. I remember Carl Urban. But it's like, in this movie, it's like, it just wasn't there. Like, there was no presence. It's crazy. Like, easiest paycheck of Carl Urban's career by far. And doing it looks like they're teasing the third one as well. So hopefully, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with this franchise. I really don't. Long story short, I liked it. But I do think this movie in itself under-delivered by far. Which is kind of disappointing. But yeah, I ain't going to drag this on too long. I don't know what the general consensus or the general sort of opinion is about this film. I ain't really looked at any reviews. I imagine everyone's probably got the same sort of opinions. Maybe not. Maybe I stand alone. I don't know. I just think, like, for my hype meter, this under-delivered. It really did under-deliver. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's my review. That's my 2 cents. Please like, comment, subscribe. Help us along the way. Trying to reach 300 subscribers by the end of May. We're almost there, but we've still got quite a bit of work to do. And yeah, please let me know what you guys think about this movie as well. It's been a few weeks since it's dropped, so I imagine, a lot of people's watched it by now. Did this work for you? Did it not work for you? Are you going to be more excited to watch Street Fighter now after watching this? Yeah, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you in the next reaction. My boy, he'll be here for the next one. But yeah, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reaction. Take care. Peace.